Hey everybody, Phil Braun here. Just wanted to offer a few words for you tonight. I'm sure you've all heard the big announcement by now. That is, I'm going to climb the face of El Capitan, the famous mountain. Um, Going to do this what's called free solo, which means there's no ropes, no hooks. And no netting, of course, that's obvious, but climbing up on my own. And, this was sort of inspired by the movie. I did see the movie, felt like I wanted to, or felt like I could replicate this, do it myself. And I'm sure a lot of you have a lot of questions and concerns about me and my abilities to do this. First thing I wanted to bring up was no, this is not something I'm going to do right away. Climbing El Capitan is not something you just like go do the next day and climb. You're going to need some training to do that. Quite a bit of training actually, and that's something that I'm going to do. Um, Now I have not done any formal rock climbing like this. I have been to several REIs before. Done that. I do have, if you've seen my house, I do have a kind of a brick, tall brick facade that goes up the front, which will be a good place to practice to climb and work on that. Get my grip there, and do that. So this is not a something that's going to happen right away. So this is going to take could take 30 days, could take 60 days, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Springtime, late springtime. Uh, some of you saw me do the 100 push-up challenge. I went to day 21, did 21 push-ups pretty easily there. Felt like I could go on there. I'll continue to do that and replicate that again without much issue there. And another question you guys have had. I did mention I've seen the movie, so some of you did ask that. Have you even seen this movie? I have seen it. That's part of the reason why I think I'll be successful. I've seen what the gentleman who climbs the rock face does. I've seen his path. I've noted it. One little trick you may have not noticed, or maybe you did notice, is there are these little chalk marks or lines that are drawn in each place where he was going to grip the wall or put a foot down on the wall. The spots are already marked on the face of the rock. So it's not like you got to figure this out on your own. It's already been done. He's already marked the places on there. So that's not going to be that much of a challenge in terms of trying to figure out this puzzle. It's already been done. Third thing is it's a 3,200 foot tall wall there. 3,200 feet. That's going to be just a little bit shy of a mile. I used to run track. I ran the mile. I've done that. The aerobics are not going to be an issue for me there. Now, in a mile, my best days I could probably run, say, 5 minutes to 5.5 minutes. Now, that's running, of course. That's not climbing a rock. It's a little different. But so I figure if it takes 5 minutes to run, to climb, this is probably going to be an hour. Could be a 2-hour process for me to do that. So I realize that's going to be a longer stretch there to do. But again, I have the lung capacity to do that. I've done distance before. 3,200 feet should not be an issue there either. Got chalk. I've got Merrill shoes. They've got some good grips on them. That's really all you're going to have with you. What else is there? Probably going to eat good protein bar beforehand, some Ensure protein shakes before I go up. And then I'm just trying to decide, I guess, where, I got to figure out where this place is. I've heard of it, El Capitan. I don't know where it is, but that's not going to be hard to find. And that's pretty much, I think that's pretty much it. So, I guess the other thing I was going to think about is like the altitude. You may be thinking like altitude. Well, I've been taking blood thinners now. Some of you may know with my latest health scare, I'm required to take blood thinners. I think the blood thinner is going to, as it thins my bloodstream, the thin air, and that is going to kind of coincide and give me the strategic advantage in getting up as quickly as possible without having that fatigue that some climbers and exercise folks have when they're in the higher climates. I think that is a scientific fact there. So I'm really looking forward to this. Looking forward to showing you guys this attempt. This will be number 2. It's already been done once. I'll be the second person to do this free solo, which is going to be by myself. I'll try to get pictures or something. I don't have a GoPro or anything, so I'll just have to kind of like carry my camera with me and try to get some snaps as I go up, because I'm not going to have a film crew. I don't have the money to do that, unfortunately. And anyway, that's about it. I'll try to keep you guys updated. Maybe if I come up with some exercise routines or something, or just more advice, I'll let you know. But otherwise, retweet, subscribe, and appreciate all the encouragement. And I look forward to seeing how this all works out. I'm sure it's going to be a big success. Thanks, guys.